doctor. Che Guevara, who's a medical doctor. Marx, who was a German Jew, an intellectual, a PhD. Lenin, German Jew, lecturer, intellectual, PhD. Ho Chi Minh, who was a school teacher, and have nothing good to say about a black professional. Won't quote a black professional at all about nothing. And so our black students are being bombarded with this, and our best minds are being wiped out because they cannot see the relevancy of being trained at the University of Washington. University of Washington will train you. They will not educate you. They will train you, and we need that training. But we must be educated with each other through seminars like this. We must educate ourselves. They are not fools. Why should they educate us to destroy them? Educated people are dangerous people. You cannot enslave educated people. That's why the Germans will never be enslaved. That's why even the Jews will never be enslaved, contrary to what they talk about. You're not going to enslave the Jews. You're not going to enslave the Japanese. That's out of the question, because they have a national will. Not only do they have a national will, they have a national intelligence. And you will never enslave them. Thinking people, educated people are always plotting while you sleep on how to get out, on how to kill you. Only uneducated people, only trained people accept their fate as being God's will. There's a better life after death. In suffering there's redemption. That's Mentacide. And so we must begin to teach ourselves, even if you don't like each other. And we must make a pact here tonight. A pact. Say, okay, brother, how far can I go with you? Let's see what we agree on, not what we disagree on. What do we agree on? What do we agree on? See, but we don't start there. We just start on what we disagree on. I don't like your analysis, man. You know, did you agree on anything I said? I don't like your analysis. I don't like you. Those are the facts. And then, as I was saying, I really appreciate this. And I'd like to leave with this word here. Our black mission is very clear. We are men and women of destiny. We are. And our task is to develop a social theory. That's our task. To develop a social theory which will liberate the minds and bodies of our people. We must take an unequivocal position that if the black race is to perish, the world must perish with us. We must take that position now. 30 million black people in this country must take that position. That if this world is to perish, that if we are to perish, the world is going to perish with us. We're not going to be Indians. We ain't going out like they went out. No, somebody's going to pay a price. The other thing we must do, and this becomes tricky, because here's where you lose a lot of people, but this is my position, that blood debts must be paid in blood. Blood debts must be repaid in blood. Somebody must pay for 362 years. Somebody got to pay us for that. Somebody must pay for all the black generations that have died for no other reason they were black and are dying today. Somebody got to pay for that. Somebody got to pay for that. And all the sex and the money in the world will not pay for blood. I know this sounds, so there can't be too much of that. And what I would hope that we must, and it's not out of what people say out of hate, but for justice. Justice demand that we make them pay. Justice, it must be justice. There must be some justice for all the black generations who died for no other reason their skin was black. It is hope, our hope, that my theory of Mentacide will assist in the further development of a black social theory. That this theory of Mentacide will lead us further towards a black social theory. And it will lead out of this whiteness of Eurocentric madness and lead us into the blackness of African salvation. A Lucia continua, a Simatichinda Bavishika. The struggle will continue, and we will conquer without a doubt. There's no question in my mind. Asante Sana.
The works of the great Moroccan